What's going on, family? Who else got their camera on? King Derek, that's what I'm talking about. Squad. Queen Rose, squad. Camera on. What's going on? Queen V, what's going on?
Hold on, where my team at? Where my team at? Energy University, where y'all at?
They sleeping.
To the chat. What's going on? Where y'all at?
The magic movements are sleeping.
Nah, we got
Nah, never that. We here.
Yeah.
Where's Denise at? I need to know where Denise at.
Right here. Hold on.
Where
Got
is
that right now?
everybody at? What's going on? Go get y'all cousins, man. Stop playing. Look, I don't know. Queen Britt, I see you. What's going on? Tell y'all cousins stop playing. Last night is over. Listen, it's a new day. We getting through it, setting foundations. How many people? Like, what? Go get y'all cousins, man. Go pick them up, scoop them up, call them up. Whatever y'all got to do, pull up and park on them. Tell y'all cousins stop playing, please. Squad, talk to the people.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all already know the theme for this week was what? Drop it in the chat. I want to know who was reading that self-transformation blueprint, and I want to know who's actually been paying attention to the challenge. So what's the theme for the week? What's the theme for the week, y'all? Oh, see, everybody quiet now. Where y'all at now?
They in the chat. Okay.
That is the challenge for the week. What's the theme for the week? But you know what? Since y'all dropped those magnifying glasses in the chat. You know, we got our Queen Tamoa, the clarity counselor. What's the theme, y'all? What's the theme? Oh, y'all hungover from 4th of July. Nah, y'all gotta, come on, it's Don't Fold Friday. I don't care if you got that hangover.
Don't Fold Friday. Water, I don't want to hear that. Matter of fact, spotlight her.
That water, baby. All right, so I'll tell y'all right now. I'll just tell y'all. I'll give y'all some grace because it was a quote-unquote holiday. So the theme for this week was foundation. So Jazz, you know, she always come through with that energy. I want you to talk to them about foundation and how important it is.
Foundation. Listen, foundation is key, right? Because let's think of it. We all got into this beautiful mentorship, right? Off of real estate or credit to start. So when it comes to your foundation in a house, if you're dropping in the chat, if your foundation is not together while you're building a house, what happens? Dropping in the chat. We could put it in layman's terms, we could paint a picture, right? To make it very simple, because simplicity sells. What happens to a house when your foundation is not set in stone? Look at that. Crumbles, collapse, fall apart, fall down, right? So when we talking about mindset, when we talk about accountability, if your foundation is not set for your mindset, for your day, for your habits, all of that crumbles. It collapses. It falls apart. It falls down. Y'all know how much we do throughout the duration of our day, but if we are not set in stone in our foundation, then how can we master when anything else comes our way? You see, we also had our 30-day Accountability Accelerator program, and I want somebody in the chat to drop one of your core values that you configured. I want you to drop it in the chat. What's one of your core values? Because when I was looking at the back end numbers, a lot of people was low performance, and I don't know how we're gonna want a strong foundation with low performance. Because if 2 + 2 = 4, then what is this, right? Like, we got to make it make sense. We say we want a strong foundation. We log into the calls, but then on the back end, it's low performance. So what core values did we write down for our program, for our 30-day? Because Friday, I get crazy. Listen, I'm high energy every day, but Friday, I get crazy because there's no time to fold, right? Y'all might have thought yesterday was your weekend, but no, there is no weekend. The week doesn't end. We keep going. Okay, I see integrity a lot in here, right? So I'm going to make sure I'm taking a screenshot of all these core values to make sure everybody that's putting these values in, they're not low performance on the back end, because there's a lot of low performance. And I don't know about you, but as a mailbox millionaire, as the top of the top, the best of the best, the cream of the crop, ain't nothing low about what I got. Not my pockets, right? Not my health. And definitely not my performance, right? So I see integrity, I see perseverance, I see dedication, I see accountability. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now drop that battery symbol in the chat if y'all did y'all mission statements, and then I'm out of here, because I need us to focus and be present on how we can really complete our foundation for the week, so that way we can move upward, because it's not only about moving forward, but it's about moving up, like the Jeffersons, right? Drop that battery symbol in the chat. All right, they got some mission statements. Sunshine, what you think? What you think? You think they capping or they chapping or what you think?
Listen, I seen them numbers too, and this is what I'm gonna tell you, Queen Ruby, they playing with you because at the end of the day, listen, if we skipping steps or cheat in the process, I need y'all to understand when we setting the foundation, you want your foundation to be solid, right? But when you cheat in the process and you skipping steps and you figure like, yo, I could skip this, I don't have to do that. I could go ahead and go to this day or whatever. And you looking to still build on top of an unstable foundation. I don't care how good, whatever it is you are putting on that foundation, at some point it's collapsing. We can't skip steps, y'all. We can't skip steps. And the numbers don't lie. Okay, the numbers don't lie. And we synced it. Yeah, we synced. Yeah, this synced got a T at the end of it. We synced it. Okay, so listen, I don't know about y'all, but I seen it for myself. We talking about Sunshine, the accountability advisor. And my numbers was looking funny too. But baby, guess what? They not right now. They not right now. And so at the end of the day, when you see and you know that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, go ahead and go correct it right now. Like right now, get it done, y'all. Get it done. So I don't know how many of y'all actually really getting this work done. How many of y'all know that y'all actually really putting 100% into what you say you want right now, and y'all laying a proper foundation? Throw that sunshine emoji in the chat right now. Let me see, because I don't know if I'm gonna see them sunshine emojis. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I'm outside today. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Who really showing up? Okay, I see you, Queen Brittany. Yeah, your number's verified there. Yeah, I seen you, Queen Robin. I see, yup, verified. V, I see you. Yeah, I believe you verified too. Queen Shanaira, what you thinking about, boo? What you thinking about in that chat, mamas? Y'all better stop playing. Now, for real, we got 30 days, y'all. We got 30 days, and we can't be playing with ourselves or anybody else. So at the end of the day, make sure y'all show up. This was week 1. If you started off with a weak foundation, what's going to happen in 2, 3, and 4? Week 2, 3, and 4. So I need y'all today. Like today is the last day of this week. Go get your foundation solid and set straight, y'all. Magic, weigh that one on them. Let's go.
Hey, I mean, I think it's about that time. What you think? It's about that time?
It's always that time.
I think it's about half past. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, so y'all already know. Look, so we got the best of the best, top of the top, cream of the crop coming through. Matter of fact, when we talking about foundations, tell me what the primary focus is and tell me the primary pathway. If we're talking about foundation, let me know in the chat. I want to see who's been paying attention. But without further ado, he's a best-selling author, a real estate investor, a multi-entrepreneur, and the person that comes through and gets your mind right. He shows you how to become more effective in less time, right? That's the primary. Hey, all right. So I'm gonna bring everybody off mute. I want to bring up the best of the best, top of the top, cream of the crop. Hey, we got 2 common crew coming through. Everybody come off mute, make some noise for the man hand of the power. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Oh, let's go. Mindset. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Ready for the mindset shift. Let's go.
And let's
What it
go.
is, what it
Oh,
is.
it's
Hey,
Friday.
good morning.
Fofo Friday. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
Thank you.
Whoa, never before you heard.
Full
Let's
Friday,
go.
baby.
Let's get it.
Know what's going on. Let's get it.
Get
Let's
it. That's top of the top. I see the energy.
get it, baby. Let's go, man.
Get
You
up,
feel
baby.
me?
Get up, baby.
Baby,
Get up,
it's that
baby. Get up.
Get it. Let's go. We're going that mindset.
Mindset.
Mindset. The
Transformation. We need that
mindset.
transformation. Let's go. We want that change. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
get
Let's
it.
go. That
Let's
mindset, baby.
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Mindset.
go.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's up? What's going on? How we feeling? Shout out to everybody. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Magic Mobile, and thank you, Jasmine, Energy Coach, and everybody else who's in attendance. Because you could be anywhere, but guess what? You're right here with us. And one of the things is accountability. Somebody dropped the word accountability in the chat. Somebody dropped the word accountability in the chat. This is about accountability because y'all say y'all want to be successful. You say you want to get the bag, but somebody might be taking a nap right now. Who is it that's taking a nap? We got some family, we got some friends, we got some people that is our accountability partners, and we said that we was going to hold them accountable, but we're giving them excuses and passes and saying, you know what, y'all can rest today. You know what, you could chill today. You know what, you got the hangover from yesterday. Celebrating what? Let me know in the chat. What are we celebrating with this whole 4th of July? Somebody let me know in the chat. Like, what are we celebrating with 4th of July?
Nothing for us.
I would love to know. I really would love to know. Somebody inform me. What are we actually celebrating?
A scam.
Yeah, we celebrate the burgers on the grill, right? We love any excuse to get together to do things. Oh yeah, good, right there, Brady. We love to have the day off. That's what we're celebrating. Yeah, we got the day off. We outside, you know, spending all the money that we don't have on burgers, on food that's not actually helping us. Wait a minute. What is he talking about? Because I know you ain't about to ruin my day, Mr. Crew, Coach Crew, Mindset Mogul, whatever they call you. I know you ain't about to ruin my day. Don't come in here talking about 4th of July. I know it's real. You know, I was celebrating last night. My son was playing with the fireworks. He was looking beautiful. He was happy. I had a great time with the family. I really would love to know, though, because for some reason we keep celebrating holidays that we don't know anything about. And then we say we don't have the money to invest in ourselves. But when we look at it, it's really because we don't spent our money on things that we don't even know why we spent our money on. I mean, let me know. Ain't nobody letting me know in the chat. Like, what is this holiday? Like, so we don't really take days off because do you know when your last day is? Imagine a person, they said, I'm gonna make sure my parents, in fact, let's say it was them. Let's say that person said, I'm gonna make sure I get this life insurance so that way my family is protected. That way, when I'm gone, they can live on strong. And I'm gonna do it tomorrow, though. I'm not gonna do it today. In fact, you know what? It's a holiday coming up. I'm gonna do it on Monday. And they had the money to put the policy in. But before they could actually put the policy in, they passed away. Wouldn't that be a tragic story? Like, how tragic would it really be, not just for the person, but for the people that you leave behind? Because that's really what matters when you go, is what happens to the people that love you and care about you when you're gone. And what happens? What type of story would that be? Would that be happy or sad? Let me know. Would that be happy or sad? Let me know. So do you know when your last day would be? Like, let me just ask, if they thought that their last day would be in the following days, do you think they would have moved differently? Do you think they would have moved different? So what stopped them from moving differently? V, you taking it back to the old, is that the locks? If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Where would you go? All this other stuff. Well, you know the song. So the whole thought that they had time. So let's be real. Can that be you? Can you be just like that person? Like, where thought you had time? Trust me, this happened to a lot of people. This happened to a lot of people. Like, this also happened to my dad. I just was talking to Sunshine about this yesterday. Like, this happened to him, where we was getting a family legacy meeting together And he was in charge of making sure we get everybody, because he was his idea. He said, yo, I want us to have another family legacy meeting, but I want to do it big and I want everybody to be there. We like, we don't know if we want to do that right now. We want to focus on this. And he's like, nah, I think it'd be great because, and then we're like, all right, Dad, go ahead, call everybody up and let's put them together. And he did not know that he was calling everybody to say his goodbyes, because he never made it to the family legacy meeting. All the people that he was calling up to make sure they can get to the family legacy meeting, you know what that meeting was? That meeting turned out to be his funeral. I'm saying this to say to you that you don't know when you're going to go. So let's not put off things that we could do today or tomorrow. Another thing, matter of fact, if y'all believe that you resonate with that, let me know in the chat. Because now maybe you might see something differently. But hey, in order for us to get to where we want to be, we have to kind of get rid of who we've been, right? And some of that has a lot to do with the things that we're holding on to. So before I get into any of that, I got a question, because I want us to play some games today. I want us to have some fun, and I want us to, do a nice little exercise. So before I get into that, did anybody start taking the clarity challenge? Did anybody start the clarity challenge? So far, let me know in the chat. Actually, raise your virtual hand. Let me know. Get warmed up. Remember, raising your virtual hand, you get your points for your team, and ultimately your team will get those wins. But let me know. Let me know. So, how has this boot camp been for you so far? Like, what has this boot camp been like for you so far? You joining this 30-day challenge. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling challenged? Do you feel like you're inspired? Do you feel like defeated? What do you feel? I want to know. Can somebody from the team help me out? Who we got coming up?
We got that Queen Rose coming up, squad. What's going on, Queen?
Out to Rose. What's up?
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
So for me, what this has done for me is actually giving me promise. I feel real good. I've already seen a difference. Actually, I saw a difference from day one. But every single day, as I commit more and more, I just feel absolutely amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely love it. Send some love in the chat for Rose. For you, Queen, have you done the clarity challenge already? For you, Rose, have you done the clarity challenge already?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Yes, I have.
Okay,
I have, and trust me when I tell you that I could have been judging myself, but I did not want to hold on to what was happening prior to starting this program. I just focused on the present and moving forward. But let me tell you that some of this clarity, the things that I'm doing, it's deep. It goes back over a year and a half. And like I said, in 4 days, I have been accomplishing so much that I have been saying I was going to do in a year and a half.
Right. How many of y'all thought that when I say to you, you're going to be doing more work in the next 30 days than you have done in the last 30 months? Like, how many people remember when I say things like that, when we jump into the challenge and I go, in these next 5 days, you're going to learn more in these 5 days than you had in the last 5 years, last 5 months. This is a real thing, because what happens is we don't complete what we say we want to do because we lose integrity. Here's how it works. We say, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something. And then when you say, yeah, I'm too tired to do that, 10% of your integrity goes away. So now you're at 90%. So now you realize that nothing happened to you when you was at, you said you was going to do it and you didn't do it. So now you're at 90% integrity. Okay. And then something else comes up and you go, you know what? I don't know if I really want to do that. You commit to it, telling your friend, hey, yeah, I'm going to do this for you. Then last minute, you change your mind and you don't do it and be like, yeah, I need to take this time for me. I don't know. Like, I need this time for myself. And then now you're at 80% integrity. And then you keep doing things like that. Before you know, you're at 0% integrity and you never do what you say you're going to do. Let me ask you a question. You can take Rose off the screen. Thank you, Queen Rose. I appreciate you. Send some love in the chat for Rose. Let me ask you a question. Do you do what you say you're going to do? So I really want to know, if you don't even do what you say you're going to do, then how are you going to do what you said that you wanted to do? Like, if you don't do what you say that you're going to do, how would you do what you say you're going to do? I really would love to know the answer to it. Because it seems like all of us, we got these bright ideas and we say, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, but then we don't stick to the integrity to get it done. I want to go to the next person. Let's put some time on the clock. 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's put some time on the clock. Who's up? Oh, we got Kana. What's up, Kana?
Queen Kana.
Good morning. Man, this time around, because this is the second time for me, I'm just so excited and refreshed. I remember all the progress that I made the first time, but I also remember the times that I fell short. So to just see it this second time around, like I'm excited. I'm digging deeper than the first time and I'm making just a lot more strides, a lot easier. So for me, I'm just refreshed. I was ready for it this time.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love in the chat for Queen Kana. Thank you, Kana. We appreciate you, goddess. Who else is up? What's going on with you? What about the clarity challenge? Let me hear something. What's happening? What's up, Shanaira?
Shanaira.
Good morning. Sunshine, I had hit the wrong emoji. I'm in here packing up my house. So I did the clarity challenge the last time, and it was different because I was just straightening up areas around my house. This time is different for me because I'm actually packing to move, and I don't want to take any of these old layers with me. So it's a lot of baggage from past history, and this time it's like a fresh start. So it's very different. Very, very different.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love in the chat for Shanaira. We definitely don't want to take any old baggage with us. If you feel like that and you resonate, put Yana in the chat. If you feel like that and you resonate, make sure you say you're leaving the old baggage behind, right? Because that's what we're doing. Who we got coming up next? Who's next?
We got that King Wayne coming up next.
Wayne, it's Wayne's world. What's up, Wayne?
How's it going, family? How y'all doing?
Doing fantastic.
It's basically kind of, what Shanaira said, trying to break that chain from old habits, whatever, moving forward, getting the clear focus on my goals and everything I need to do. And, I also had, a couple of stuff that I needed to tackle that had been, sitting for months and months. It's basically, holding myself accountable for the stuff that I do need to do to move forward.
Okay, absolutely. Everybody send some love to Wayne in the chat. Wayne's out here getting it done. And remember, you start participating, you get those wins for your team. I don't know. Somebody calculate the scores in the chat right now. Who's winning? Which team is winning? Because somebody got to win. Let's bring up the next person. It's the last hand we're going to take, and then I'm going to demonstrate some things, and we're going to have some fun and get to that accountability. What's up? What's up? What we got coming up?
Hey, beautiful.
Hi. So for me, the clarity challenge has helped a lot with decluttering, getting rid of trash and unnecessary items that I no longer need in my life. And it's paving the way for me, I think, on a new path, not only with my mindset, but also clearing the space around my environment has allowed me to be a little bit more focused. For instance, with my car, I often keep my car very tidy and clean. And for the past, sorry.
Yeah, is this the second time? It's the second time this happened to you.
Call me out.
You got something you gotta learn right there. All right, cool. Yo, you lucky he didn't mute you, because he would have muted you right away. Like he gave you some, he loved you. He gave you some love. All right. So yeah, we get what you're saying. In the car, you tidy it up, but you found a discovery for yourself. Just drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. I want to share my screen. Allow me to share my screen, y'all. Okay, do we want to remove? Let me know in the chat if we want to remove some of the things that's been holding us back. All right, to get to where we want to be, we got to become somebody different. Let me know if you want to remove some of the things that's been holding you back. Just like how that clarity challenge is opening up the door for us, right, in a different way, for us to see something different. Like, be honest, put something in the chat. Put 1 to 3 words in the chat about what the Clarity Challenge has done for you, because it's doing something for you. Like, you may already been operating with the car the way it is, and it probably was fine for you. You probably was already operating with the way that, you know, your room was, or your dresser, your drawer, like anything like that. Like, let me know what this done for you. Because I want to share something that could give us a breakthrough. Okay. So what we got is a clear mind, said more focus and accountability. If your energy flows better, there's a feeling of organization, clean, right? Yes. Making you move with intentionality. Right. That's what this is about. It's all about moving with intentionality. Mindful observation, focus, reducing chaos. Yes. And the same thing I had a thought about. I had a thought just like the reason why I think we don't have reactions, like us not having reactions inside of like our group chat is a good thing. Because then you have to be intentional about what you're saying and doing. When I realized it may be fun and easy just to make reactions, but what I realized is that when you don't have that and you have to be forced to like literally be intentional, you get something out of it. You get more satisfaction. So if y'all want more satisfaction, somebody drop more satisfaction in the chat. So I want to break down some fundamental genesis of identity, because what's happening is we're being held captive to things from our past. So we take things from the past and move them into the future, and now we have a predictable present and predictable future, right? And we're not getting the satisfaction. I want y'all to think and take a moment right now. So we want to talk about this fundamental genesis, right? I really would love for y'all to think about the first time, go all the way back in time, where you could remember the first thing happening to you. Can y'all do that? Can you go back in time? Can you look back and discover like your winning formula? Like let me know. Like go back in time where the first thing that happened to you, and then you said, "Damn, this happened to me. Oh man, I'm gonna, now I'm gonna do this." Because what we're getting to is that everything that you had to learn to survive, you now have to unlearn to succeed. So something happened to you when you were about 7. What was that? 6, could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 13. Something happened to you, right? And then there was this thought. So something happened during this time that gave you a thought. Were you made fun of? Were you belittled? Did people pick on you at school? Did your parents yell at you? Did somebody do anything inappropriate to you? Like, put that in there, right? Something happened. And then what happens is when that first thing happens to you at that age, you start to think that oh, that's terrible. Let me write that over. You start to think this. You start to think that there is something wrong with you, right? Like, what's wrong with me? You start thinking that there's something wrong. Okay, cool. So you already had something that happened to you. Now what happens? Age 15, 16, 17, something else happens, right? What else happens to you during your life? Something else happened. So now you have X and a Y. So now you remember the thing that happened to you before. Now something else just happened. Now what's happening now in your mind? Well, in your mind, you start to develop this thought of, I don't belong, right? You start to develop this identity of, I don't belong. Let me get this written on the board. You start developing this identity of, I don't belong, right? And what's happening to you in that state of mind? I want y'all to think about this, really think about this, right? So when you realize that you say you don't belong, okay, now you start developing something. You start developing something. What is it that you develop? What is it that you develop? Let me know. Y'all put the answers in the chat for yourself. What is it that you develop? During these times, you start developing something. There's something that happens. Maybe you are just quiet. Maybe you're defensive about things because when you're young, people used to always accuse you of stuff. You probably was one of those kids, as soon as something happened, oh, so-and-so did it. Yeah, we know you did it. So now you always got that thinking, somebody's always thinking I'm doing something wrong. And then you got, oh, they always judging me. So now you got, I'm always doing something wrong. Somebody's always judging me. And now what happens? Isolation, false identity, defensiveness, building a wall. I don't like myself, rejection, right? So we start holding on to these things. And what's really happening is these thoughts. I'm on, right? I'm on. I don't know why I did that. Hold up. Let me go back. I'm on my own. Starting to make sense to you now? Is this starting to make sense? Is this starting to make sense? Where something has happened to you before. You pick up an identity from what has happened to you. Now, when you pick up the identity that has happened to you, you start feeling like, okay, how do I erase or how do I eliminate or how do I get out of this being? And then it's confirmation at some point that, damn, I'm just on my own. How many of y'all feel on your own? How many of you feel like these things are happening to you? Still, you feel like this is happening to you still, like to this day, still. Let me know in the chat. So the reason why you cannot become this person, wait, you know what? This is you right now. This is you right now. Because you're holding on to all of this stuff. You're holding on to all of these things. You know what? Let's make that different color so we can clearly see what's going on, because this person is just holding on to way too many things. You ever go to the grocery store and try to get as many bags as possible? I know you do. I know you do. You grab 4 or 5 of those little plastic bags, put them in one hand, put the other 4 or 5 of them in the other hand. I know what's happening. How could you receive if you're holding on to these things? You're holding on to this and this and this. You're holding on to. In order for you to become the person that is free, you have to now let go. In order for you to receive, you have to now let go. Okay, let me make sure it's easier for you to understand. This should be a lot easier. A lot easier. I gotta pause the menu button right here. Say thick. Pause. All right, so think about it. Think about it. If you're holding on to all of these things, how could you ever receive something new? Because you're seeing it through the lens that there's something wrong. So you sabotage yourself before it even gets started. You seeing, oh, I don't belong. So when you get an opportunity, you don't even speak up or you don't even stay there because you think that something's gonna go wrong as soon as you start putting up. Then you feel like, oh man, I'm on my own. I don't have any friends. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody that's gonna help me build it. If you do nothing, you get nothing. If you don't give up anything, you don't receive anything. If you do nothing, you get nothing. If you don't do anything, you don't get anything. Okay, is this starting to make sense? Because maybe it's not. But let's make sure it can make sense now. Let's make sure it can make sense now. Let's make sure. I want to make sure. Everybody wants success, right? Y'all all want success? The same amount of effort that it takes for you to hold on to all of these things is the same amount of effort it's going to take for you to just let it go. Let it go. Everybody drop let it go in the chat. Let it, oh, that's green. You probably can't see it from where y'all sitting at. Let's do it again. And let's make sure that they can see this, y'all. Let go in the chat. Let it go in the chat. It's something that you're holding on to that only if you just let it go, it now opens up space for you to let something new in. Let it go. Let it go. You have to clear out who you used to be. Let it go. Let it go. Somebody put let it go in the chat. So the things that you had to learn to survive. Oh, I can't trust anybody. Let it go. The things that you had to learn to survive. Oh, I got to hide my face. Let it go. The things that you had to learn to survive. I'm going to just be quiet and stay in silence. Let it go. Because that's the same thing that's holding you back. So before you can go and sell to anybody else, because how many of y'all got businesses and y'all want to make money and sell and build that way? How many of y'all want to do that? Let me know. All right. So if that's you, right? If that's you and you want to let it go, I need some brave soldiers. I need some mailbox millionaires. I need some MVPs. I need some people that's ready to make rich decisions. I need somebody who's ready to build and profit. I need somebody who want to be seen at the bank. I need somebody who says I got that energy and I want to be with that university. I want to be with that empire. I'm the one and not the two. Like, let me know if you're able to come up here and share your story real fast. All I want you to do, 30 seconds or less, is forgive yourself for something. You just clearly seen what we put down on the board. I want you to forgive yourself for something, because I need you to do an exercise. Before you can move to where you want to be, first you got to move past where you are. So who can come up here and just forgive themselves? 30 seconds or less. Can we bring somebody up on the screen and put 30 seconds on the clock? And this is what I want y'all to understand. This is a perfect opportunity for you to break free from what you were thinking about when we were showing the demonstration. All right? Let's get it. Who we got?
Queen Kana.
Kana. All right. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate you. So Kana, for you, when you was seeing us demonstrate, right? What came up for you? Real fast, then we're gonna start the clock and we're gonna have you forgive yourself. What came up for you?
What came up for me was all the memories of the past that I was making mistakes and didn't know it.
And are you now ready to forgive yourself for making mistakes and forgive yourself for anything that has happened in the past?
Absolutely.
All right, so 30 seconds on the clock, please. All right, Kana, go ahead. All right, here's the framework. Here's the framework. Make sure I give you the exact framework. Pull the clock real quick. Thank you. I want to make sure I give everybody this exact framework. Can somebody write this down in the chat, by the way? So what I came to this accountability program to accomplish is, what I'm actually accomplishing is the answer. The new possibility, oh wait, before you go there, say, I am forgiving myself for, and the new possibility I am creating is. That's what we want, all right? So let me repeat that again. Can somebody drop that in the chat? I came to this accountability program to accomplish, what I came to the accountability program to accomplish is, and then you go into what I'm actually accomplishing is, what I forgive myself for is, and here's what I am creating a possibility of. All right, so I'll walk you right through it, Kana. For you, just repeat after me and then go into it. So what I came to this accountability program to accomplish is?
What I came to the accountability group to accomplish is healing.
Wait a minute. Is that really what you joined the accountability program for? Like, you really joined it for that? You knew that it was going to be healing, just making a clarity. Is that the intention that you came here for?
Yes, because I've done it once already.
Okay. So what you're actually accomplishing is?
What I'm actually accomplishing is growth on more levels than just healing.
Okay. Next.
And I forgive myself for not knowing what I didn't know.
All right. When you forgive yourself, I need you to be a deeper forgiving. if y'all don't give me deeper forgiveness, then I'm just going to take away all those other things and just ask you to forgive, because I don't want you to make this robotic. I want you to really forgive yourself for an incident, forgive yourself for that time. But what you don't know, that's kind of like a cop out a little bit, because it's not really talking to the problem. So let's talk to the problem.
And I would rather just say it than pause and have you ask me, because it does make me feel like I should answer a question rather than just talk.
Yeah, so you
So
got
if I
30
can put that
seconds on the
out.
clock. Go ahead. You got 30
Okay.
seconds on the clock.
So when I came to the accountability program this go round, I came specifically for deeper healing, because what I'm actually doing is growing and transforming on multiple layers, not just what I set my goals for. I forgive myself daily for the mistakes that I made when I didn't know that I didn't know. I didn't know how to do it any better. So I'm forgiving myself for all the pain and disappointment.
Okay, and what's your possibility that you're creating going forward?
My possibilities that I'm creating going forward are endless opportunities. There are no limits.
Okay, I love it. Be specific or you won't be prolific. Like endless opportunities for what, right? So just be specific, because if you don't, then you're gonna have endless opportunities to be the homeless person on the street. You're gonna have endless opportunities to be hungry. You're gonna have endless opportunities. Like, so be specific, because if you don't, then you won't be prolific. Right? Clear? Everybody send some love in the chat for Kana. Thank you, Kana. We appreciate you. Yeah, no problem. Who else we got coming up? Let's bring one more person up and then let's get to the next thing.
It's Queen Whitney. Come talk to us, Queen.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Okay, you want me to just dive right into?
Yeah, if you're ready, we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock for you. Go ahead.
Okay, what I came to accomplish is to have some accountability to complete my goals, because I've always been, driven, but just not, I lose my drive sometimes or whatever. So this is giving me the opportunity to just, stay focused. What I'm actually doing is, realizing a lot of the things that I've learned previously during my incarceration is bringing to light and, embedding into the surface. I forgive myself for not being educated, not being aware of the things that put me in that situation. And I'm creating possibilities to become the multimillionaire that I aspire to be able to bring peace in my community and change the lives of the new generation.
All right, absolutely. Everybody send some love in the chat. Send some love in the chat. We're gonna keep going, y'all. Thank you, Whitney. I appreciate you. If anybody during this time, if y'all need to book your alignment calls, book your alignment calls. If you noticed while I was sharing, there was still something in your way and you just quite can't get it out on your own, that's why we have accountability calls. That's why we have alignment calls. That's why we have a group in a community in a place that could help you do so, because your eyes are too small to see your biggest dreams by yourself. It just is, right? So thank you for that. Cool. Before you can sell anybody else, who do you have to sell? Before you can sell anybody else, who do you have to sell? So when we're bringing you this information, right, this week is all about foundation. As the weeks go on, there'll be more things and more layers that we're adding. So the pressure gets bigger, but the pressure is only what you create inside your mind, inside your head. So we want you to be able to sell yourself that anything is possible for you. We want you to sell yourself that no matter what, you're not seeing the tasks that you have to do and the things you have to be to get there. You just want to see yourself getting there. It just doesn't matter. If I got to do 200 push-ups, hey, I got to do 200 push-ups. It is what it is. All right? I have to get to that next level. It is what it is. And this is how you find out if you really want it or you don't. All right? So everybody send some love in the chat for everybody who went. Who wants to play Sold or Not Sold? Who wants to play Sold or Not Sold? Have anybody played Sold or Not Sold before? You know what? Let's start off with a simpler game. I bet you make this difficult. Y'all want to play a game? Give me get some participants. Let me 5 people up, and we'll play a quick game. But I really want. Can we put them all on the screen, please? I really want this, y'all. I really want you to just make this so simple, right? In fact, I need 5 more. I need 10. I need 10. I need 10 people. How many people can we fit on a screen? I need 10. Alphabet should make this difficult. Alphabet should make this difficult. Oh, Apolline said put them in a game. Somebody put them in a game. That's what I'm talking about. I love to see the team up there participating. Yeah. Apolline was like top 3 in the leaderboards, but now he's been overtaken. Sunshine is at the top 3 along with other people. So Sunshine wasn't joking with y'all when she said she was stepping the game. All right, that's all we got. I only got about 6 people. All right, cool. All right, Tracy, there we go. Bring Tracy up. Who else? You sure? Like if you participate, you get a breakthrough. If you sit on the sidelines, you stay where you are. We refuse to stay the same. Somebody put in the chat, I refuse to stay the same. We're gonna close up sharp around 9:30, y'all. So please, this is it. All right, cool. So that's good enough right there. So here are the rules of the game. So somebody is gonna get an opportunity to call out the letter, right? When we say the letter, you might say A. We're gonna put time on the clock. V has to say a word that starts with a letter A. Rose has to say a word that starts with a letter A. Kana has to say a word that starts with a letter A, and none of you can say the same words. We're gonna put a minute on the clock, and how many words that you can get off with the same letter, right? You will win, right? Now, if you don't, and you're the person that doesn't actually say the word that is brand new, you say something that somebody else says, or you don't get a chance to say, you're stumbling and fumbling, you get X'd out. And being that Apolline is up here, he's playing, I need Jasmine or Sunshine to X them out. Okay? Big X. All right, cool. So Jasmine, Sunshine, can we come up with the letter? Can we come up with the letter? What letter are we gonna give them? What letter? What letter?
I say go with letter K.
Which letter? Letter K? Okay,
Wow,
so
that's
we're giving
crazy. I was gonna say K, and then I was like, nah, R for Ruby.
Yo,
That's
that is
wild.
crazy.
That's
really
wild.
crazy.
That's
right.
wild.
We're gonna go with K for now. Maybe we go to the R next, right? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to go? I want y'all to just don't even think too much. Just let it be, okay? Here we go. Drum roll. Do we need to put the music on? Get the music ready. Get the music queued up. Get the music queued up. Somebody cue up the music. All right, here's the order. The order is V, Rose, Kana, Anna, Whitney, Magic, Tracy, and Janice. All right, that's the order. If you talk out of your order, you are X'd out, okay? Here we go. The word is K. Stop Googling stuff, V. Stop Googling. Like, what you Googling right now?
I wasn't Googling. I was writing something. I wasn't Googling anything.
Anna was Googling too. I seen the reflection on the glasses. It said words that start with K.
K is easy.
All right. So here we go. First person. Apolline. Time on the clock. Time on the clock. Can somebody put some time on the clock? I need 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute on the clock. I can't say the other words. 1 minute on the clitty. Here we go, Jasmine. Here we go. All right. So V, you are up first. Let's go. Your letter is K. Give us your first word. Rose, your afterword. Kana, Anna, Whitney, Apolline, Tracy, Janice. Let's get it going.
Cattle.
Keeper.
We ain't hear you, Kana.
Oh,
Still don't know what you're saying.
All right, run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Start from the
Kite.
top.
She said
Start
kite.
Start from the top. She said kite. We couldn't hear her though, but 30 seconds are off the clock already, and we didn't even get to Apolline. We only got to 3 people. 30 seconds off the clock. That's too much time. All right. So we're gonna run it back. Run it back. Run it back. And well, let V start it out. Run the top. Run the time back from the top. Let V start it out. All right. Here we go, V.
Cattle.
Keeper.
Kindness.
Kite.
Kendall.
Knock.
Kitchen.
Key.
Wait a minute.
Knowledge.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. First of all, somebody talked out of turn. That was facts. Who was it? Be honest, because I know who it was.
Magic. It was Magic.
What? No, Whitney said, you ain't say something, Whitney?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I ain't hear Whitney say nothing.
Yeah, I heard her say something.
And who said
I
Kendall?
did.
First of all,
Somebody-
Magic said candle with a K.
I
So
said
get him out
He
of
said
here.
Kindle. He said Kindle.
See, I ain't hearing that today, huh?
Get
Y'all
him
ain't
out
hearing
of
that
here.
Just
Even
me.
through her candle.
Now, I wrote down Kendall for Magic. I wrote down
All
Kendall.
right. All right. Look. Last time. That was the warm-ups. Last time. Don't make this difficult. It seemed like somebody doing something. Maybe Wi-Fi's in the way right now. Okay. Are we ready? Put a minute on the clock. Go ahead, V.
Key.
Knowledge.
Kangaroo.
Kite.
Knife.
Comma.
Kaleidoscope.
King.
All right, that was good. Hold on, we're gonna stop right there. That was good. This time around, I want y'all. I don't want to hear no hesitation. Just go. Okay? Go. We're gonna start it over. We're not giving y'all the same letters. We're gonna go with R now. Ready? Let's get it. V, a minute on the clock. Starting with V. As many times as y'all can go around. Let's get it.
Robin.
Ready.
Beat.
Real.
Ruby.
Romeo.
Rise.
Red.
Resolution.
River.
Rag.
Resolution.
What? Two people out. Come on.
Some people say resolution.
No, she said revolution. I said resolution.
Somebody said
gonna
two
make a
things, and we can't hit Kana. So am I the only one who can't hit Kana?
I can't hear Kana.
Can't hear Kana. Mm-mm.
All right, Kana. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to let you go. Let me hear you right now. Go ahead. Yeah,
Doing
gotta
it
let Kana
today.
go. Give some love for Kana in the chat. Oh man. All right, let's get it again. This time the letter is Z. In fact, hold on, wait a minute. Can I throw a wrinkle in the game? Because it seems like y'all got this one down now. Can I throw a wrinkle in the game? All right. So now we're gonna say a color, and you gotta say everything with those colors, right? And you can't repeat it. So if we say green and you say leaves, somebody else can't say leaves. All right, here we go. Y'all understand that, right? Everybody give me a thumbs up on the screen. Let me know if y'all clear on that. We're going with a color. All right. The color is red. Here we go. V.
Lipstick.
Blood.
Bird.
Apple.
Rose's shirt.
Roses.
Sadness.
Grill.
Stop sign.
Flower.
Paint.
Gotcha.
Flag.
Tomatoes.
Pen.
Car.
Dress.
Peppers.
Beets.
Hot sauce.
Heart.
Apple.
Somebody said apple already.
I didn't see.
Oh, somebody said apple?
I did.
Oh. Okay.
All right, hold on. Hey, there was some breakthroughs getting ready to happen just now. I felt it coming. There were some breakthroughs coming. So let me just change the color up one more time, and then we'll do it, and then we'll wrap up and come to a conclusion on that one. So the color is going to be yellow. Put a minute on the clock. V, let's go.
Banana.
Sunshine.
Rainbow.
Yield.
And emoji.
Lemon.
Positivity.
Postage.
Mustard.
Golden.
Sun.
Cantaloupe.
Crayon.
God.
Beach umbrella.
My dog's collar.
College.
Brioni's hat.
Flower.
Post-it note.
Passion fruit.
Banana.
Tide.
Apples.
Notes.
All right, all right. Time is up. Time is up. Good job. Overall, good job. Great job. Were there any breakthroughs for anybody? Because I'm gonna give out something for y'all real fast. Notice how you said the same things. For you who said the same things, notice how you said the same things. For you who repeated what other people said, notice how you repeated what other people said. For you who found it easy just to say anything, notice how easy that was. So there was different ways that you can get a breakthrough. So everybody's gonna get a different breakthrough, but this is how easy it is, that how complicated we make things. If I said green, give me a list of things that could be green.
All vegetables. Most of them anyway.
I think you meant like
Broccoli.
anything could be green. A bottle could be green. A desk could be green.
Broccoli
a
is
laptop could be
good.
green.
Yeah.
Anything could be green.
Yeah, anything.
Right. So there wasn't any wrong answer.
Yeah.
But how many of you was actually struggling like, damn, I gotta think about it. Oh, damn, I gotta get it. But it wasn't any wrong answer. The house could have been red. The car could have been red. The shoes could have been red. The desk could have been red. Her hair could have been red. That pen could have been red. The microphone could have been red. The speakers could have been red. The sign could have been red. The lights could have been red. The sky could have been red. Look at, are you feeling what I'm saying? How easy that was? But in the moment, didn't you make it difficult?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Why?
I most definitely did. I was thinking too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Some of us thinking too hard, some of us not thinking enough, because some of us was just like, oh, what they say, apple. I mean, they just said apple. Everybody just said apple again. Somebody said banana 3 times already. Banana. Okay, post-it note. Who kept, Janice, was that you that kept saying post-it note?
No, I said it one time. I was the first
Okay.
one.
All right,
For
all right,
sure.
cool. Cool. Because somebody kept saying post-it note. I'm like, damn, we know. Somebody got some post-its right in front of them. We know. Okay, so anybody on the screen, which breakthrough did you have? Go ahead and share that. Anybody in the chat that's seen this and witnesses, what's your takeaway from it? Anybody can go ahead and share.
I would say just not to think so hard, you know, and just use your imagination more, and don't be like, for me, it's like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm afraid that I'm gonna say the wrong thing. So just saying it. Just don't think so hard.
Okay.
Let's do
it.
I'm an overthinker.
Yeah, literally the answer being right in front of you, like almost every answer I thought of, I didn't really think of, I just observed. So, you know, to me, that's a strategy, is observe what's around you, use what's around you to get to the goal.
Yeah. And to Appaline's point, for me, I was thinking about the things I love, the things I'm often like eating or seeing or doing, and I was trying to associate the color with that.
Right. I love that too. That's good. Which one is more complicated? You were thinking of all the things that you love, or just thinking of anything that could just be the answer?
Thinking of all the things I love.
Right. So the key thing is to let go of what you're thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
In your life, the reason why your life is happening the way it's happening, because you're holding on to a thought that keeps it coming full circle, face to face with you. So if you want prosperity, stop thinking of the things that you don't have. If you want more opportunity, stop thinking about the things that went wrong. Let's change the way that we see what's happening in front of us, because all the answers are right here. It's right here next to us. Right? Anybody else with anything that they want to share before we go? Because it's 9:31, 8:31, 7:31, 6:31 for some people. All right, good. All right, cool. Everybody send some love to everybody that's on the screen right now. Everybody come up with mute, snap it up, clap it up for your participation. That was pretty good. Good stuff. Good
Let's
stuff.
get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That was fun.
It was fun.
Do that in a minute.
Yeah,
right. So at this time, we're going to conclude today, but I want to make sure that everybody understands when you're doing the challenges, right? These challenges, they have multiple days with the same type of information because the scores are not calculated on it's more like it's calculated on how much you get done in a given time, right? So sometimes you are going to miss tasks. That's fine. Make it up. Make up that time. But every day you should be refining what you're thinking about, right? What's on your goal. You should be refining it. It should be changing. It should be flowing like water. It shouldn't be staying stagnant. If that's clear, put clear in the chat. Every day we should be modifying, refining what we have thought about, what we have put down for our goals. Okay. All right. So that's dope. The other part too is some people have some issues. Sunshine mentioned it. When you went to look for the accountability program, right? You've probably seen it not where you would think it would be. I want you to just always remember that's why you got the tabs. So if you're looking for the accountability program inside of the development and you go to the tabs, which tab? Just don't overthink it. Alphabet should make this difficult. Don't think it. Where would it be at? If you're looking for the accountability program, the 30-day challenge, where would it be at? Just drop something in the chat to let me know. Drop something in the chat. If it had a tab, where would it be at? Now, all right, inside the development. We know inside the development, but if you're looking for, you went into development, you didn't see it, where would it be at? A tab. Like some tabs is time management, some tab is accountability, some tabs are challenges, some tabs are, I'm giving y'all the answer. So if you don't find it, just look for it. And don't be the person that if you don't find it, you immediately in your head think something is wrong and now you're reaching out to your coach. Like sometimes I'll be looking at your group chats and I'll be seeing you ask questions that the same amount of time that it took you to ask the question inside the chat, you could have did that on Lovebot or you could have did that on Google and got the answer. Because it wasn't some mystical answer. It was an answer that you could have just easily Googled. So the same amount of effort that it takes you to do one thing, it'll take you to do the other thing. All right. Sunshine, let's bring you up here. Let's close out. Jasmine, any commitments that you wanted to talk about before we close?
Commit to doing the work. Period. It's a half pass. We need to get the work done. That's what time it is. But in all seriously, make sure we definitely tapping into our public speaking. I know we had that 2-minute story video that we have to do. So make sure we actually getting it done. Do it in the mirror, write it down. And in addition to our core values, our mission, and just really having those ready to go, because it's going to help you with your confidence, with your courage, and how you speak to people about what you do. Because if you can't speak to people about what you do, you're not going to get anywhere. Paid dreams, none of that's coming true if you can't articulate what it is you actually want from your business, from your brand, from your personality. So that's it. It's half-fast, quarter commit. So drop commit in the chat. Drop commit in the chat. That's about it.
Okay, let's go, Jazz. We appreciate you. So anybody, look, once again, if y'all need help, if you're stuck in a way where you need help, who's feeling overwhelmed? Let us know. Book your alignment call. Anna, didn't you book an alignment call with Jasmine? How was that? Kana, didn't you book an alignment call with myself? How was that? Didn't somebody book an alignment call with the Clarity Coach, Clarity Counselor? How was it? All right, let us know.
Yeah. I had a call with Jazz about YouTube and it was very insightful. There are things I didn't understand that she brought my attention to. So I'm really grateful for that. And I also appreciate the fact that there was an email recap and there is continued support being offered outside of the call. So I found it very valuable.
All right, absolutely.
You muted, Crow.
Yeah, send some love to Anna in the chat. Thank you, Anna. What about Kana? Kana also had a one-on-one call. Look, if you get stuck, use the one-on-one calls. Don't try to do it yourself. Yeah, they cost, but you have crew coins. Use your crew coins. You do what you have to do in order to get the things that you need. Forget about the price. We're not looking at the price. We're not looking at the price. If we gave it to you for free, you would take what Sunshine is giving you and you'll just let it be that and you'll forget it. If you pay for it, you're gonna be intentional. Reality. For you, Kana, what was your one-on-one call like, real quick, 30 seconds or less?
Well, can y'all hear me this time?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that game was playing with me. It was very, very insightful. Every time I have a one-on-one with you, we dig real deep and get past a lot of layers. So, like Anna was saying, the recaps are amazing. I don't have to worry about, stressing over remembering everything that we talked about, because you're going to recap it for me so that I can go back and do the work over and over again on my own. So they're amazing. They're very beneficial.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love to Kana. Kana's moving and shaking. So if you want to move and shake, you want to get to another level of life, book your alignment calls. If you want to talk to Sunshine, please don't just want to talk to Sunshine. Book your alignment calls. You want to speak to Jasmine, you want to get some information, please just don't go call Jasmine up. Jasmine's too busy. Can't you see her doing work right now? Just book your alignment call. But what do we want you to do? Let us know in the chat. Somebody probably like, oh, they always want us to spend money in here. No, that's not what we want. That's what you're going to do regardless. But we want you to spend the money where it's going to work for you. Stop spending the money in places that it doesn't. This is all y'all or to smoke hookah. You got $45 for hookah. Yo, put some $45 on your name. Put $45 on your books. Put $45 on your life so that way you get to that other level. All right, cool. So, that's it for me today. I'm sending y'all love, peace, and beautiful energy because you are amazing. You may not be where you want to be, but you're right where you need to be because you ain't where you used to be. Let Sunshine take over. And Sunshine, before we go, please have them all mute, snap it up, and clap it up for themselves. So Sunshine gonna give y'all a little quick close out. And we're gonna be powerful coming back next week, right? Yeah, we got week 2 coming up. Prepare for week 2, because in week 3 we got the Mogul Meetup weekend. And I know you're happy about that because you said we don't have much going on in Dallas, but you get your chance this time. All right, you get it this time. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm out of here. Once again, you are amazing. You are whole. You are complete. I'm turning over to Sunshine. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for stepping into your power.
What's going on, family? Listen, I'm still laughing at our mindset mogul. He's a funny guy, y'all. He is truly a funny guy. You gotta love it. But listen, y'all are some amazing souls. Y'all are definitely gonna have to be snapping it up and clapping it up for yourself. So it's time for y'all, everybody, to step into your power and embrace this journey ahead of us with clarity and purpose, right? Because this is all about laying that solid foundation. We've laid out the path for you. And so y'all started clearing out old habits, like setting precise financial goals and understand the value of giving back. Listen, you keep hearing the king tell y'all, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the money. When we give unselfishly, when we give not looking for anything in return, that is where all your blessings come from. So make sure you do that. It's up to you to take action and show up for yourself every single what? Every single day. Drop every single day. I'm showing up for myself every single day. I want y'all to understand that clarity, use that clarity as your compass. It is definitely going to sit up there and always lead you in the right direction. Please clean out those spaces, because with cluttered space, there's a cluttered mind. So make sure that if you have not done the work this week, you have time to make it up. I just did it. What our mogul always tell us, ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Anything that you have not done, go ahead and get it done. I just did it. I mean, our mindset mogul wouldn't want to hear the fact that I wasn't in bed on time, but I got that work done though. I got that work done. Look, you got to give something to get something, right? And sometimes we have to make sacrifices in order to make sure that we get to our next level. What are you sacrificing right now to make sure you get to your next level? What are you giving up right now to make sure that you get to your next level? Everybody should be sacrificing and giving up something if this is really what you want. If your next level is really what you want, make the sacrifices, family. Do not stop showing up for yourself, and make sure you be extra specific about your financial goals. This is week 1. Week 2, we should already know. Week 3, week 4, anytime they ask you about your financial goals forevermore, y'all should know exactly what they are. Be clear, be specific. SMART goals always, y'all. Y'all got this. I believe in y'all. We love y'all. It's time to get to that next level. We've laid the foundation. Next week, we get ready to start talking about that financial development. We going to that next level, y'all. So make sure anything that you have not done this week, you still got a couple more days. Get it done, family. We're not carrying the old into the new. Drop that in the chat. We're not carrying the old into the new. This week's work is this week's work. Get it done, family. Let's go. I love y'all to life. I want y'all, everybody, to unmute. Coaches, y'all got anything to say to the people real quick? Because we ain't playing with them. Even if they
Shout
playing
out to the Energy University. That's all I would say. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Rich Decisions in the building. Mailbox Millionaire Academy. She builds, she profits. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Nobody came in here with that with those excuses, right? It was no July 4th hangover. So shout out to y'all. And keep doing y'all thing. Get ready for week 2. You know, you started off strong. Listen, you gotta do it you got 3 more weeks to go. Got 3 more weeks to go, so let's get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And all I'm gonna say is foundation is key. Listen, if and when something does go left, you do need a strong foundation that will allow you not to fold. It's Don't Fold Friday, y'all. So don't fold.
Hey, everybody come off mute. Everybody come off mute. Love my coaches to life. Love all of y'all to life. It's been amazing. Go have a beautiful weekend. Be productive. That's the word. Be productive. Let's go, everybody.
Let's get it.
Be productive, guys. Let's
go.
go. It's Friday.
Let's
Get it.
go. We got
Let's
this.
go.
Make it happen. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Get
Let's
it,
go.
let's get it.
Get this, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Let's
Oh
go.
man,
We
let's
got this
get it
for
in.
sure.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's
Yo,
get
Let's go.
let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's
And
go,
I'm
baby.
just
Let's
seeing
get it.
that.
Let's get it. Let's get it.